So today's video, I'm going to try to explain, discuss, I guess, educate on how to be nonchalant as a guy, okay? This is a very odd video. Don't really know why I'm making it. It just popped into my head and I thought, this is kind of interesting. I kind of want to talk about this. I think it can help you out if it matches your type of personality, if you're naturally a bit more introverted, quote unquote, or like a bit more reserved. You're not as you don't care about being the loudest guy in the room or whatever. Being nonchalant, like in a genuine way, is actually not a bad thing at all, okay? Not only are you gonna, weirdly enough, be more attractive to girls if you're single, you're also gonna just command more respect if that's what you're after as well. This is a bit cringe me explaining the benefits, but I just think it's just a nice way to exist, okay? And I'm just gonna get into it, okay? If you want to learn, just keep watching the video, okay? I'm making myself cringe here, but pretty much being nonchalant as a guy, I think it's good because it's basically you're just chill, you're relaxed, you're calm. The nature of genuine high testosterone is actually not aggression. That's what the world has convinced us to believe, that high testosterone equals aggression, because we're instantly associated with steroids, roid rage and stuff like that. That actually, from what I've understood, is actually because your other hormones like estrogen have gone up. Because when you inject yourself with testosterone, your body wants to always be in a state of balance. So if your test has gone sky high, it's gonna pump the estrogen as well. And I actually think it's the high estrogen that's causing the aggression and, the weird behaviors and stuff that we've been wrongly associating high testosterone with. Yes, high testosterone, you feel that virility, you feel strong, that's good. But the aggression and the bad behavior side of things, I don't correlate that with high testosterone at all, okay? So being nonchalant, bro, just being high test is one way to be nonchalant because you're more calm. You're more just relaxed. I see too many dudes dude, I just went for an hour-long walk at the beach, right? Getting the sunlight, walking on the beach. I see too many guys just walking around all it's like they're 50% tensing their muscles. I've seen guys walking around with invisible lat syndrome, walking past me and stuff, and I'm this just looks silly, bro. It's so stupid. Just be relaxed, okay? I don't know if they're doing it because they want to look better for the girls on the beach or what, or they're trying, I really don't know, but if it is the case that you're doing it because you're looking to be more attractive or something, dude, it's actually doing the opposite. They actually like it when you're more nonchalant, more relaxed, dude. You just got to be more chill. And the way you get there as well is just spending more time alone. Because when you spend more time alone, not being lonely, but just being alone in your own company, you get to learn who you actually are, right? You get to actually understand, hold on, I don't even care about this, I don't care about that, but I do care about this and that. And then when you go and you meet new people, you socialize or whatever, you're no longer pretending to care about things or hobbies that genuinely disinterest you. You don't go out of your way to try to be liked, to seek validation, because you're confident and you're comfortable in your own skin, that you know who you are, you know what you like, and you know what you stand for. And you're never gonna actually know that if you're always around people. So I encourage you, if you want to be, dude, I think it's really masculine to be nonchalant. I genuinely think so, because you're not trying to impress. You're not trying to validate. You're not trying to be liked. You're not trying. You're just there. You're just present. You're just in the moment. And that's where you want to be, bro. Just in the moment. Not trying to, I've got to tense my abs as I walk past. Yep. So everyone knows that, I'm all jacked and stuff. No, you're just relaxed. You're calm. You're just in the moment. You're not thinking weird stuff, bro. You're just admiring freaking seagull flying overhead, right? You're just chill. And another thing that comes with it as well, what's important, and actually one of the reasons I've just remembered why I'm making this video, I was thinking, I'm what am I even talking about? It's so many guys today their energy is so up here. They're not grounded. They're just their tonality is way up here, and it's like, dude, let your balls drop. for lack of better terms, let your balls drop, bro. Just breathe, okay? Just relax, dude. Take a deep breath. Ground yourself, okay? Stop being so effeminate. And like, obviously there's different personalities. Some people are naturally a bit more energetic, more up there, but it's like, dude, that stuff annoys me, dude. When another dude is like that and just so like super high ungrounded energy, bro, it kind of makes me cringe in a way. It's like, dude, just breathe. Let your nuts drop, okay? Feel the weight, okay? Just relax, bro. You're scaring everyone, okay? Just chill out. Just relax. And yeah, so when you're more nonchalant, you're not speaking in this like, you're like dolphin squeaking, right? You're more relaxed. People actually take you more seriously, okay? You're more likable, etc. You know, I don't even know what I'm saying, but your tonality is what I'm getting at. Plays a role, okay? Your girl's gonna feel more safe around you if your tonality is more calm, more grounded. I'm not saying you need to speak how I'm speaking right now, constantly in this like almost monotone. No, you can like switch it up like this. But I think the only way that you can really change your tone or get good at it is you need to go work a sales job where you're speaking face to face, you got KPIs you got to hit, and that's how you learn how to use your tonality, okay? I'm not saying I'm the best tonality speaker, but you guys, you get what I'm putting down. You're picking up what I'm putting down, right? So honestly, man, like, dude, I used to be like nasally voice up here and like talking like this and like, dude, whoa, like I'll watch videos back and it's like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, I think being nonchalant is very masculine. And it's not that you don't care about anything. I think a lot of people have that misconception. Being nonchalant means you don't care or you're like narcissistic or something. Like, no, you genuinely do care, but about specific things, okay? Like, I care about trying not to eat seed oils, okay? Weird, right? But I don't care about NASCAR. I'm not going to pretend to care about NASCAR, okay? Like, at work, co-workers start yapping about NASCAR. Dude, I don't care about watching cars drive in a circle 407 times. I don't care. I'm not even engaging, okay? It's not that I'm being an ass. It's just that I don't care. And I'm not going to pretend to care. I'll be a bit polite, a bit respectful. If they're talking to me randomly about it, I'll just say, oh, I don't really know much about it, but yeah, don't really know, don't have anything to say. But yeah, you know, be nonchalant, man. Nonchalant max, I think, is the way to go. Not saying be dead quiet, but when you actually speak, when you're nonchalant, people actually listen to you. Because you're not just yapping about random stuff to fill the silence. No, because you've been by yourself, you're comfortable in the silence, right? You don't need to yap. Dude, it drives me insane when guys can't stop talking. They just yap, because they can't sit comfortably in silence, bro. Chill out, dude. Be nonchalant, okay? So, anyway, I don't know what this video was, but I hope this helps you out. Ultimately, get to know yourself a bit better, okay? Spend a bit more time alone. You might be able to hear God's voice a bit clearer as well. So, yeah. Hope this helps you out in whatever shape or form. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.